series. Very interesting one. Dallas Mavericks, the 4 seed, hosting the Utah Jazz. Very key note to throw in there, and I'll look this up while John goes. Luka Doncic, right towards if not the last regular season game, one of the last few ones, strained his calf. I believe his availability is in question. So while I look that up, John, how do you feel about this series?
It just really depends on Luka's health. From what I've heard and read, he hasn't officially been ruled out of the home opener, but he's expected to miss it. But there are positive signs that he'll be back after that. If Luka plays, I think the Mavericks win this series. I'm not going to say the amount of games that they win in because, like I said, it just depends on if he plays. If he misses game one, that can change things. So, we'll see. And if he doesn't play, I think it's pretty obvious the Jazz are going to win here. But I think if he comes back by game two, I would say the Mavericks probably win in 6. I don't know. The Jazz they're a really interesting team this year. They're missing some key pieces, guys like Joe Ingles, who isn't there anymore. And so you got guys like that who are out. Rudy Gobert historically just hasn't been super relevant come playoff time because teams tend to pull him out of the paint defensively. And I don't know, there's been some stuff with Donovan Mitchell and, maybe he's not super happy being there. I don't know what's all going on with the Jazz. I just think that honestly, the Mavericks are the better team if Luka is playing. Spencer Dinwiddie has actually been really solid since he got traded there. That's actually worked out better than I expected. So I don't know. I just like the Mavs. I like them better. Also, Jalen Brunson, he's been a great player for the Mavericks. So I really like the offensive options they have at the guard spots. And I think that's going to be tough for the Jazz to match up with because their main strength defensively is Rudy Gobert in the paint. And I just don't think that he's going to be able to do much to stop the Mavericks offense.
All right, well, this is going to be our first difference here. I'm going with Utah. Luka thing also scares me, but also the fact that so much of I know it's not as much as in previous years, but so much of their offense is predicated on Luka Doncic, either creating, facilitating, or scoring himself. And also, I think it's important to note, Donovan Mitchell's he's one of those guys that elevates his game in the playoffs. And even though Rudy Gobert has been played out in certain moments, I feel like he'll be okay this series, especially against Dallas. I don't think they really have a big, now that Porzingis is gone, that maybe Maxi Kleber. But even then, on the other side of the ball, I feel like even advantage Gobert if they get him in the post or just rebounding in general too. I could see Utah in 5 or 6. Once again, depending Luka's health, even if Luka doesn't, I'm worried about like a possible re-injury. I don't want to jinx him or anything. I'll knock on wood for all our Dallas fans / Luka fan club people. But yeah, I just kind of like how we mentioned with the Bulls and the Brooklyn Nets. Outside of Dorian Finney-Smith, like not really. And even then, he's more of a wing defender as opposed, or like a 3-4 defender than a guy that guards. Like I just don't see how, if Donovan Mitchell's having one of those games that he's had in the playoffs, I don't see how they can check him on that side of the ball. While Utah, I'm more confident Quinn Snyder and some of the pieces they have where he can figure out ways. Okay, this is how we slow down Luka if Luka is having a great game or is just kind of is being a thorn to our side. So first disagreement. John's got Dallas. I've got Utah. So we'll see how that one plays out.